Okay, I think this is going to be a good start. This covers most of the stuff that I'm taking to CES this year. First time ever going to CES, hashtag CES 2019. And I think my favorite part of CES so far this year is that, well, I get cold sores once a year, and I'm gonna have one for this one. Yes. Whether you're protecting yourself on public Wi-Fi, bypassing regional filters, or just simply wanting to download something without the worries of a government or a corporation not liking you for it, a VPN service is a must-have solution. And depending on where you're located, it could be hard to find a VPN fast enough for daily use. That's why the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee of NordVPN is so valuable. Because even though I can tell you I get great speeds and reliability, as they say, the proof is in the pudding. By visiting nordvpn.com/byte or clicking the link in the video description below, you can test these speeds out for yourself with a heavy discount. And with 30 days to prove its worth, it's a safe way to ensure you're getting what you paid for. What's up YouTube, Jason here with Byte My Bits, and in today's simple video I want to cover some of the stuff that I'm going to be taking to CES this year. That's CES 2019, aka my first CES ever. I am literally flying by the seat of my pants on this one. I've only really set up 2 meetings, one with, well, I haven't really set it up officially, but I will with Plex, and 2 with Silicon Dust. Basically, I'm going to talk to those 2 specifically about whatever, and the rest of it's just going to be kind of me winging it. So it's going to be interesting to see how this first year goes. However, in front of me, there are a few items I'm going to be taking with me to CES to try to make sure I can get my videos edited and uploaded within a timely manner and to have the right stuff. So on with the cliche, what's in my bag video. So the first thing that I'm worrying about right now is going to be batteries. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery. This is a 10,000 and this is a 5,000. This one I actually bought specifically because it's small enough to mount to my camera and it's going to power my wireless microphone system. And then these 2 are just going to be for whatever. But I definitely use batteries like this on the go a lot, so I wanted to make sure that I had both of them. I originally only owned this one and I purchased this one extra just for this trip. Hopefully TSA doesn't give me any issues. This one is 96 watts output. It's like some rating on the back, which is just a little bit under what I read online for TSA acceptance. Got some AA batteries that I can use for my light. I'll also bring some other AA batteries I'm going to be using for my microphone. This is 2 extra batteries for the camera that I'm going to use in the Sony AX100, which I will show you a picture or video of it, on top of this. But one's aftermarket high capacity. This is a stock one battery charger, and then I will also be able to charge it with the camera itself by plugging it in. Then I'm going to bring a tablet that was sent to me. I'm actually going to sync some Plex TV shows for it, probably Stargate, to watch while I'm on the airplane because I will be on the airplane or on a layover for a very long time. Going to bring some editing headphones because the speakers on my laptop are horrible. Then of course a USB microphone to record audio for, putting on top of videos. For storage, I'm maybe going a little bit overboard on this, but pretty much I'm bringing 2 500 gigabyte Samsung SSD EVOs, and then I have a USB to SATA interface adapter that I'm going to take with me as well. I'm using these potentially for editing, but mostly I'm just going to use them to back up data. But this T5 Samsung SSD is actually a USB Type-C, and I'm going to be utilizing this one for editing primarily. Then in order to connect, I have this USB Type-C adapter, which will have a memory card reader here. Also have some USB ports, and then I could hook up my drive to the Type-C connection. I have a backup memory card reader. This is 2 of 3 memory cards I'm taking with me. I don't know why I'm taking these, but I got a handful of them, so I figured why not. But overall, this is going to give me 500 gigs to edit off of and a terabyte of external storage to store any footage that I want to bring home with me to utilize later, which I'm kind of a data hog, and I keep all this for a long time. This is my bag that's going to carry around a lot of the daily stuff that I'll be utilizing, stuff to clean the lens, connections, lens covers, stuff like that. I plan on carrying this every day that I'm there. It's not very big and it won't be very heavy because it won't be packed with too much stuff, but this will be useful just to have all the stuff that I need. And then something that I was worried about was Wi-Fi connectivity and speeds. I even called the hotel that I'm going to stay at, and the hotel could not give me an answer. Online reviews could not really give me a straight answer. It was kind of, some were positive, some were negative, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get fast Wi-Fi service. So I actually borrowed this from my cousin. Well, I'm renting it from him. I'm paying him for it. It's a jetpack from Verizon, and he has a business plan that has legit, true, unlimited 4G LTE. Tested for me gives about 100 megabits down and 10 to 15 megabits upload connection speed. So if the Wi-Fi does end up sucking at my hotel, this will be my backup, or probably going to be my primary. Because honestly, with my hotel, it's like you get basic free Wi-Fi service, or you can pay $40 for the first day and $10 for each additional day for an enhanced Wi-Fi. But they could not tell me how fast the enhanced Wi-Fi would be. So probably just going to end up using this. And then I did make some kind of basic business cards. This is a design that I just came up with pretty quickly. I like it, but I know it's kind of basic, but it'll serve its purpose. And just in case they have an Ethernet jack in the hotel, and just in case that Ethernet is faster than my hotspot, I am bringing an Ethernet cable. For my laptop, I am bringing this Razer laptop that was sent to me actually by an awesome viewer of mine who does not want to be named. I forgot exactly what's in it, but when I tested it, it got similar scores to my i7-3770 desktop processor. So it is fairly decent for what it is. I'm only really expecting to be able to edit 1080p video on it, but I think it actually has like a 1060 mobile GPU in it, so it's decent. But the biggest thing for me with the laptop is that even though it's not the biggest and baddest out there, it was free, and that means I didn't have to go out and buy a laptop that I will probably literally not use for anything else other than CES. So that saved me a bunch of money, and huge shout out to he or she who shall not be named. Thank you again for sending that to me. That was awesome. And I'm going to record this portion of it on my iPhone because I know I should be using my iPhone sometimes during this trip. So this is going to be my overall camera setup. This tripod is actually pretty lightweight, not terribly sturdy, and it doesn't have a fluid head or anything, but I can move the head around any way I want to. It's actually really like $40, kind of a cheap little tripod setup, but I've used this thing so many times, you know, in weddings and just on the go stuff. So I'm going to rely on that one this trip. I can't close the screen if I have this on here, but I'm going to have to unpack all this and get it ready for flight anyways. But this is a camera. This is a little portable light that I picked up that has 2 settings for brightness. This allows me to, you know, get a little bit of light on a subject if I need to. So that should be really useful. And then of course I have my shotgun microphone. This is a Rode NTG2, and I won't really have this connected a lot of the time, but I do want it there because it is better audio than the built-in. But this XLR connection gets turned into just a standard microphone connection, like a 2.5 millimeter or whatever. And this is the wireless receiver that will be used with my 2 wireless microphones. So depending on the situation, I could be using the handheld mic, the lavalier mic, or set it up with the shotgun microphone. Either way, I should be covered on most of my bases. And this should give you that wide angle shot, show you what the whole setup would look like. And if I want to like disconnect this, all I have to do is unscrew this and this whole head comes off. So I could use this as a more, you know, tighter shot type of deal if it's not going to be set up on a tripod. So kind of like I posted on Twitter, I feel like, you know, this first CES for me is going to be like 60% trying to figure out what to do, what to look at, where to go, you know, areas of interest that I should focus and spend time on, and areas that I should probably bypass or just breeze by as quickly as possible. I do want to make a good amount of videos, but I don't want to try to overload myself. You know, I'm not going to be the first one covering this stuff, and I just have to keep that in mind. I want to make more interesting content if I can. Like I want to work on a vlog about my first experience going to CES. I want to, you know, also do a video depending on how the sightseeing goes. If I spot YouTubers, I want to like hang back in the back, kind of like a creepy stalker guy, and just be like, oh, this is, you know, Jerry, aka Barnacles, you know, looking at him doing stuff. You know, stuff like that. Basically, if I spot YouTubers, I'll just pick up the camera and be like, hey, check it out, they're working. And then maybe make a compilation video. I don't really know. But if I do see some people that I do admire that I think won't, you know, be angry at me, I might even go up to them and ask them for a selfie. Maybe. I don't know. Part of me is like fangirling, and then the other part of me is like, yeah, you're kind of in a professional environment, and somebody like Jay's 2 cents might bite your head off for even talking to him. So, you know, I got to balance who I want to actually try to talk to. But Barnacles, if I see him, I will get a selfie, and I will try to get him to say poop nap or something else funny. For sure. And actually it's Jerry's first time going too, so that's going to be probably pretty fun for him. But aside from that, I'm just kind of winging it, and I'm going to see what I can find when I get there, try to find the cool tech, try to find a good way to talk about it that is actually interesting to everybody. And for everybody who watches these videos, as I put them out, I do definitely appreciate it. I know a lot of people, CES, their CES videos don't get a ton of views, so maybe it's not always completely worth it to go and I'm definitely spending a lot of money to go. So if you guys are interested in CES, I would appreciate it if you hit the like on those videos, if they are decent videos. But overall, I'm just kind of hoping that at least, I can make good enough quality videos that, it'll warrant me going back a second year. Actually, I almost forgot this. I bought this Sennheiser microphone kit. I'm wearing a lapel here, and this has just a handheld mic, and it has one wireless connectivity to it. So I'm going to take this one and this one, probably wear this all day and use this. You can only connect one at a time, but I'm gonna take these two microphones, plus I'm gonna take a Rode NTG2 microphone that I'm gonna put on top of my little camera setup. And this will be kind of like, with all the noise going around, it will be able to, take out some of that background noise and not be as crazy, because my shotgun microphone is going to pick up everything. So I can't really use that very often at all. This lavalier mic, obviously, I'm not going to stick this in somebody's face if I end up interviewing somebody. So that's where this thing comes in. And maybe I'll talk like this, so it'll cover my cold sore and be like, "Hey guys, what's up? What's up?" So got to make sure I don't forget this. Well, I think that pretty much covers everything. I'm going to record all my videos at CES in 1080 because I don't know if this laptop can handle 4K editing, but I recorded this in 4K. But I had a Twitter guy tell me, he was like, "Hey, you should test that out. Edit the CES video on your laptop." So I'm going to try to see if the laptop can handle 4K editing, even though I'll probably still end up recording everything in 1080p. Hopefully all that goes well. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys have any questions, comments, or recommendations for videos, things that maybe you would like to see that revolve around CES, post them down in the comments below. I actually thought that I was going to be leaving for CES. For some reason, I was thinking the 7th was Sunday, but the 7th is Monday. So I'm leaving this Monday. I got a 6-hour flight to get there, an 8-hour flight to get back, and it really only takes 2 hours and 45 minutes. But since I wanted to save money on the flight, I have layovers, and it's kind of diverting me halfway around the country, it seems like. But it was cheap, so that's why I'm taking my little tablet here, and I'm going to load a bunch of Stargate on it and watch that. That's probably going to be, I'm going to watch a lot of Stargate. Currently in Season 5 of SG-1, so... But definitely, guys, if you have any recommendations, I'm up for anything. I hope to have a blast. I'm staying 2 extra nights. I don't know if I'm going to spend those editing or what, but, this is going to be an interesting experience for me, and hopefully I can make decent quality content for you. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching all of my CES videos if you do. And, overall, thank you for being a subscriber because, having the subscribers, having the viewers, this is what's all bringing me to going to CES and being able to experience this. And it's all made possible by you guys. So definitely thank you, and thank you. And also thank you to all my Patreon subscribers. That Patreon money is definitely helping, and I definitely appreciate you guys supporting me on that platform. You don't have to, but you do. So thank you. And well, that's it. Like and subscribe and have yourself a good night.